exercises, games, and activities is what you can expect from PE at home, and it starts right now. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of PE at Home. I'm your host, Coach Lockridge, and today we're going to do a Chef Bites original. Chef is a healthy eating program that is done here in the city of San Antonio, where our fifth graders at Elm Creek have an opportunity to learn about healthy eating at an affordable cost. So let's check it out. So the Chef Bites program is a healthy eating program that I've done with my fifth graders, but since we're all at home, I can now do it with everybody. And today we're going to be focusing on our kindergarten and pre-K students. Chef is a healthy eating program that focuses on low cost healthy foods. Everything that you're going to see today has been purchased at HEB. After we get out of our quarantine time, you'll eventually be able to go to chef kitchens around the city, and as you can see here's some times that they've already had on their website. These may not be accurate, or you definitely want to wait till we're out of our stay-at-home order. But they'll go and teach you guys about exactly what we're doing here. Healthy eating, how to do it, and making it a family event. Okay, so here's our recipe card. We're going to be doing a super berry bowl, and we're going to be making 4 servings. Here's your ingredients. If you need to write this down, go ahead and pause it now. But you're going to need 2 cups of low-fat Greek yogurt, 1 tablespoon of honey, a half teaspoon of vanilla extract, 2 cups of fresh berries, strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, whatever your favorite fruit is, but we want to make sure that it's frozen. We'll get a little bit into that later. You're going to need a 1/3 cup of dark chocolate, ground cinnamon, and if you have them or if you want them, you can do shelled pistachios. Going down again, if you need to pause it, go ahead and do it now. Here's your directions on what you need to do. And as always, make sure that you are referencing your nutritional facts so that you can make sure that you're making the healthiest super berry bowl that you can. Okay, so here's all of our ingredients laid out. We got our vanilla extract, our cinnamon, and our honey. That's going to give us a bunch of natural flavors. We have here our HEB organic blended berry blend. This is just as fine as if you had frozen strawberries, frozen blackberries, blueberries, things like that. It's going to give it a lot of flavor as well. We have our Greek yogurt. This is where we're going to get the bulk of our protein. We're going to have our dark chocolate. It's going to give us a little bit extra flavor, as well as all of our bowls and utensils that we're going to need to do this recipe. So we're going to start with our non-fat Greek yogurt here. Open up the top. Pull off the plastic, and we need 2 cups of this. So I'm just gonna try and scoop it out of here. See what that does first. Clean it up a little bit. Looks like I need a little bit more. Okay, so and then we're gonna pour it in to our bowl here. Okay, need 1 more cup. Okay, it's 1 more cup right there into our bowl. And again, make sure when you are doing this, before you start, you go ahead and wash your hands. I did wash my hands, especially right now with everybody trying to be as healthy as possible. You want to make sure that you wash your hands before you touch any of this food. So now what we're going to do is we're going to whip the yogurt up. And what this is going to do is it's going to make it light and fluffy. And you can kind of see here, it kind of looks a little bit more creamier just by whipping it around. And this Greek yogurt is what's going to give us the bulk of our protein when we make this recipe, and it's going to be that driving force that's going to help us stay awake during our morning time breakfast. Okay, so now we're going to add our tablespoon of honey. We're going to pour that right in there just so we can measure it out. Okay, that's 1 tablespoon. And honey tends to be very thick, and sometimes you lose a little bit of it in your utensil here that we're measuring with. So sometimes you might even want to eyeball it just to make sure you get enough honey in there. I'm going to put a little bit extra in there for me. Okay. Now we're going to do a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. This is vanilla extract that you can buy at any superstore that you go to. And we want to make sure that we do exactly that 1/2 teaspoon. So that's our 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Next, we're going to open up our H-E-B Organics berry blend. And for this, we want 2 cups. So that's our first cup of berries in. We got 1 more cup of berries. And the reason why we're going to be using frozen fruits right now is because when farmers get their fruits and they get ready to ship them off, some of them go into frozen packages. And what's great about this is that the frozen fruit will keep more of the nutritional juices and better flavor for your berry bowl. So we definitely want to get those frozen fruits. Okay, so now we're going to use our ground cinnamon here. Again, that's just going to add more natural flavors, and you're only going to do this to taste. So if you like a little bit more cinnamon, then you could add a little bit more. We're just going to add just a little bit for ours, just like that. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to do a 1/3 cup of dark chocolate. So I'm going to take my grater here, and I'm going to grate my dark chocolate. And this is just specialty dark chocolate from Hershey's. And depending on if you like dark chocolate or not, you could do more, you can do less. It's really up to you. And that's going to be about enough for me. We're going to go ahead and pour it in there just to see how much we have. I'm going to bend my paper plate a little bit. So not exactly 1/3 of a cup, but that's going to be enough for me. And again, you're just going to want to do this to your liking. Some of this stuff is a little bit bitter, But when you get it all mixed up with everything else, it's going to taste really good. I'm going to take my spoon that I used earlier. And now we just get to mix everything up. Now, on the recipe card, it did say optional that you can use shelled pistachios. You'd want to take the shell off of those pistachios and add it in here if you wanted a little bit of a crunch. Those shelled pistachios are going to add more protein to your berry bowl. And you can see those frozen fruits working for you already, changing the color, making it look a little bit better, because regular Greek yogurt is going to be a little bit tart for you, and when it's mixed with everything, it's going to taste so much better. And what I'm going to go ahead and do now, and this is just because I like to do it, is I'm going to take my dark chocolate one more time. I'm just going to garnish the top of it just like that. And there you go, guys. That's your Super Berry Bowl. I hope that you try this out. It's a great way to start your breakfast, and it's a great way to start your school day. So I want to know, what is your favorite healthy breakfast to eat? What do you like to eat in the morning? When this video is posted, I'll make sure that I post also a Google form. Please go over to it, answer it. I want to know, what's your favorite healthy food? What's your favorite thing to eat in the morning? Okay, guys, and look, that's your Super Berry Bowl right there, ready for you for the morning. Again, a great way to get a good breakfast. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope that you try this recipe, but I don't know about you, but I'm ready to get my morning started. So here we go. That's really good. I'll see you next time on the next episode of PE at Home.